Hi, my name is Dave Dennis.
And I'm Sandy Dennis, and we're here with Creative Arts Network, trying to update, or we're going to be updating the community on things going on in the art and culture scene.
That's right. There's a lot going on here in the city of Fall River. Creative Arts Network was very fortunate to have been part of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Art Week. That happened in April. So, Sandy, tell us a little bit about what happened here in Fall River during Art Week.
Oh, we had, I'd say, close to 10 to a dozen venues, art and culture organizations that had events going on for the full week. Most of the events were free. We did about 4 of our own events, and then organizations throughout the community held events as well. It was a statewide initiative through the Highland Foundation and the Bach Institute, and for the first year that we participated, it was a very, very successful week for us here in Fall River. So it really boosted the art and culture scene to another level. So we were really excited. We were really pleased with the week. We're looking forward to participating again next year.
Yeah, it was a very good month for Creative Arts Network during the month of February. And I think it was the first time that Fall River has ever participated.
Yeah, it was.
So now we are coming up in the month of June. It is the music month, I think, the month of June, and we have a great lineup. And I think the first thing we've got coming up would be the Black Island Fair. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, last year the month of June, Dave, we did a lot of music. So we thought this year, you know what? I think June's going to become Music Month in the city of Fall River. So this year, of course, we have our annual Black Island Ferry Cruise, and it's a dinner and music cruise. We have music on the upper level with steel drums. We have live music on the lower level if people want to stay inside. You're greeted to some antipasta refreshments as well as clam chowder. Then we have a full hot buffet, and like I said, there's music on 2 decks, dancing on the upper deck. It is a lot of fun, and then an amazing, amazing sunset on the way back home when the ship sails back. But that event is online at creativeartsnetwork.org, so we encourage everyone to go online and check it out, and you can purchase your tickets there. We also
leaves from where? That leaves the State Pier in Fall River, right?
At 5:15.
At 5:15. So you want to be on time for that because the boat does leave on time. It's a 3-hour cruise, so from 6 to 9, and we leave promptly at 6. So you want to be here probably by 5:15 to get a good spot.
I would say 5:15, Dave. That's probably a good time for people to think about getting there to the State Pier. Doing something a little bit different this year. We decided to have music in the downtown once a week, and it's called Pocket Park Music Series. So every Thursday between 1 and 2 o'clock, Dave, we're going to have live music at the Jerry Lawton Green. It's directly across from Dunkin' Donuts in the courthouse, and we're hoping that we'll be able to offer some music to the people in the city when they're taking a break for lunch, people that are just walking around, just something a little bit different to kind of infuse the downtown with a little more creativity.
So tell us what kind of music you're going to have.
Well, we're going to start this Thursday with Tom Corey, and he's always a city favorite, and
Tom's well known around the community.
Yep, and he's a local school committee member, so he'll be kicking it off this Thursday at 1 o'clock. Then the 14th, we have Louis Lehman and the Cheap Sneakers.
And Louis a local favorite. Everybody knows Louis.
Yes, and everybody loves Louis, and he
plays at Pottersville over in Somerset quite a bit, and a lot of the pubs and places around, restaurants around the region.
Yes, yes. So we're happy to have him, and then we're going to have something a little bit different. We're going to have the Fall River Fipple Fluters.
Say that 3 times fast.
That, I know you say that pretty fast. You can't. So that's going to be run by Judy Conrad, and they're going to be the 21st, and then we're going to end.
And Judy's a world-class musician.
She is. She's
played all over the world.
Yeah, we're really fortunate to have such talented people in the city, Dave.
And she's always participated in the can events in the city of Fall River, and provided us, like I said, with some really world-class music.
Yeah, and we're always happy to have her. The series is going to end with Anne Marie Gazdick, and Anne Marie's another local musician who's participated in many of our events, and she does a blend of folk, current, and classical soft rock music, featuring strong vocals accompanied by acoustic guitar. So she'll end the day. And during our series, we have a couple of one special day, which is the 14th, which happens to be Flag Day. So we might have a little extra surprise for the people that come by that day, and perhaps even this Thursday we might have a couple of little surprises for people to walk away with. So Dave, that's what we're doing that's new. We're also doing the second annual Waterfront Art and Music Festival this year.
And that's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge. Let's tell our listeners a little bit about what the lineup is for that.
Well, this year it's become a little bit bigger. We have, of course, Louis Lehman and his band will be performing. We also have Tropical Sensations, and we're really excited about that because it's steel drums, reggae music.
Island music.
It's
real
just
summery
a lot
stuff.
of fun. So come with comfortable shoes, dance in the meadow at Heritage State Park, and then we have a very, very, very popular band who has a huge following, and we're so excited about this one this year.
They're well known all over the region.
Yes, they played at the Grand in Newport. They had a sellout, and they're called Back in the Day. So we are very excited. They're going to end it. But while the bands are setting up and breaking down, Dave, we're going to have all kinds of family fun entertainment with giant puppets, with giant bubbles. We have a magician that's going to do 3 shows, balloon art. We have, story time with Belle. We've got some food trucks coming because everyone loves food trucks.
So people can bring a picnic if they want. They can sit out in the meadow, enjoy the music, and they can have a picnic
if
too.
you don't want to, buy anything from the food trucks, pack a picnic, bring your blanket, take your chair, come on down, relax, and it should be a fun day. We have artists that are going to be setting up their tents. We have more than we did last year. The artists are very excited, so we're really hoping that the community will come on out, support it, support our local artists that are set up, the musicians that day.
And the nice part about it, it's a very, very family-friendly event, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything to go.
That's right. And people have been craving for events on the waterfront, and
Well, this goes back to the Fall River Celebrates America. That's something that the people in the city of Fall River and the area have been asking for. So this is not unlike. It's obviously not anywhere near as big, but it does provide a variety of music, artisans, food, entertainment for everybody, really.
Yep,
for seniors to children.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the carnival section of it, and it doesn't have the huge food court where the actual restaurants came and set up.
But there is something for everybody.
We'll have the food trucks, like you said. They can bring a picnic if they want to come, but it should be a fun day.
And I don't think there's any nicer venue in this area than the waterfront in the city of Fall River, right at Heritage State Park.
No, and I got to tell you, Dave.
Overlooking Battleship Cove.
Exactly, and I've got to tell you, Dave, this past weekend, Lafayette Durfee.
Great event.
It was a wonderful event, and they put on. It was a. Living history.
It was an enactment.
It was an reenactment, and it was a living history.
The Colonial Army versus the British.
And I
think the Colonial Army won again.
They did. Yeah. It was amazing.
It was very nice.
But it was
Lafayette Durfee House, Dave Jennings did a great job.
Oh, they did a great job. It was so professional. It was well organized. It was well done. It was a perfect day. It was a perfect weekend. Every family with children should have been down there.
It was like experiencing living history on the waterfront in the city of Fall River.
And I have to say, I'm proud that we were able to, be one of the sponsors of that. And I'll tell you, if they do it again next year and we have the funding, it's something we'll definitely support.
So everybody got a history lesson and entertainment.
Absolutely. So it
was a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, plenty to do on the waterfront, and I know that Heritage State Park themselves, they're doing a lot of programming this year as well.
People should go up and check out the list of activities they have down there, because they have movie night, I think, down there now every week, free movies, and all these events really are free, so there's no excuse for you not to go.
No, and another thing that's really big is Free Fun Friday, and that's coming up July 6th, and we'll be down there as well, and we're trying to put together some free entertainment for families. But of course, if you go on the Battleship of the Maritime Museum, it's free all day. So that's another day that you really want to get down to the waterfront. There'll be a lot of activities. The restaurants you can go and eat. You can eat on the Battleship. They have their own concession as well.
So Sandy, when you think about the waterfront in the city of Fall River, you really have to think about that. It isn't just the current event. it's really, you've got the Battleship Cove.
Exactly.
You can go on the Battleship. There's all the ships that are there. That could take you a better part of the day just to do that. There's the Maritime Museum. If it's at night, the Narrows always has an event over there. We have the Carousel. That's running for children.
Exactly.
Plus whatever's going on over at Heritage State Park. So there's plenty to do in the city of Fall River on the waterfront. It's a spectacular venue. It's unique, I think, in this region, and there's really nothing like it. And there's plenty of activity going on there throughout the summer. A variety of different organizations are putting on a number of different programs, especially the Creative Arts Network.
Yeah, and all those organizations do their own programming as well, and they're all family friendly. But I mean, you forget that we also now have quite a few restaurants, Steve, on the waterfront. So if you're looking for something to do as an adult, you can go to the Cove, you can go to Tipsy Seagull, you can go to the new Barrett's on the waterfront. A lot of them have live entertainment.
There's the chicken place. What's the name?
They have Boneheads.
Boneheads, that's on the waterfront too now.
Apparently, they're famous for their chicken wings.
Yeah.
So there's something, and then I mean, if you just walk up a little further on Columbia Street, you have the Portuguese restaurants, and
you have Cinderella, you have Sagres.
Yeah, exactly.
You have all the going up. You have a lot of the Portuguese markets, so you can buy sweet bread and all sorts of good stuff. Sharish and
you want to call these places because a lot of these places they'll have live entertainment at night, especially on the weekends. And then don't forget, in August we have the speedboat races coming again. That's huge. That's huge. So we have the Day of Portugal coming next week. So we have a lot going on the waterfront.
And you know, people don't have to go very far to find out. You don't have to remember all of this. All you have to do, if you want, is just to go up on creativeartsnetwork.org. That's creativeartsnetwork.org, and we have a great calendar up there, and it covers all the events in Fall River and the region. And not only can you find out what's going on with Creative Arts Network, if you have an organization or a club or someone that's having an event for the public that you'd like to let people know about, you can go up yourself and click the tab on creativeartsnetwork.org on the events tab right above our calendar and post your own event. So it's self-posting. You can put your own event up there. It costs you absolutely nothing. We get thousands and thousands of hits every single day. So it's free to anyone who wants to put up a program or an event for their organization. So we invite you to go up to creativeartsnetwork.org. You can look at the entire website. You can look at our calendar, and you can post your own event.
And if you don't see your event up there, like Dave said, just go up and self-post it. We get a little note, and we just click off accept, and it appears on our calendar. So if your event isn't on our calendar, it's because we either didn't know about it or someone didn't self-post for us to accept it. So we encourage everyone to go up there and self-post their events and see what's going on in Fall River. There's a lot. And I do want to tell you again, the Block Island Ferry Cruise is a great way to kick off the summer. If you have an anniversary, you have a birthday party, you have a work event, it's a great appreciation.
But it's only on the one night. It's June 22nd. Leaves right from the waterfront here in Fall River. The price is only $75. That's a complete buffet provided by the Venus de Milo restaurant. Most people in this area know just how good the food is from the Venus de Milo restaurant. There's an antipasto station when you first get on. It's a cash bar. Music on the top deck. It's a steel band with dancing and Louis Lehman on the first floor, and a absolutely unmatched sunset at about 8:30. The boat stops in Mount Hope Bay for 15-20 minutes, and we come in. It's a spectacular night. Nothing else like it in the area. We invite you to join us. The Creative Arts Network can and enjoy a wonderful night on Mount Hope Bay.
And then again, the following day, you can enjoy a full day of music, some great bands, family fun entertainment, some wonderful photo opportunities with the puppets and the Bubbles and the Magician and Belle. So June is a good month. It's a music month. And one of the other things, obviously, our name, Creative Arts Network, we're exploring other months. Like we're exploring, should we do a theater month? Should we do a dance month? So should we do a film month? And I think you'll be surprised. Hopefully July has some things coming to the city as well. So keep your eyes and ears open.
But how do people keep track of this? CreativeArtsNetwork.org.
Yeah,
just go up on our website. We update it regularly. We change the content content because we want you to know what's going on right here in the city of Fall River. Why? Because good things happen in the city of Fall River.
Yes.
And they're all up on the creativeartsnetwork.org website.
And hopefully for our next show, we'll have some guests. There's a lot of things that we are working on, and we will let you know what they are. And hopefully we can have some guests to come in and talk about their specialty, their talent, and some of the things that we're working on to make our city more creative with art and culture. So Dave, I want to thank you for today. It's been a great afternoon. And
well, I think we gave out a lot of good information today. I think people should be excited about what's happening in the city of Fall River, and in particularly what's happening on the waterfront in the city of Fall River. So until the next time, what we'd like to leave you with is one good thought. As I said earlier, good things are happening here in the city of Fall River. Thank you. We'll see you next week.